Hi everyone, this is Laurel and I'm here to I have the Energy Oracle deck. So we're going to get some messages from this. Oh, actually, this isn't the Energy deck. This is the Psychic Tarot deck. Sorry about that. And this is the Twin Flame Awaken Path Tarot. We're going to get some messages from here. So let's see what we got. Let's get a message from your person. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the message from their love interest at this time? And I'm going to put that to the side. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me. There's been some allergies out, so I've been coughing randomly too. So I think there's a little throat chakra stuff going on too, activation. So, all right. So, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what are the main messages for this read? What are the main messages? What are the main messages? That one bounced out and bounced right back in. Yep, throat chakra came out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so bottom of the deck is overall message is triumph. And this is, the Six of Wands. This is similar to the Six of Wands where you and your person are having victory, victory of closing out cycles of, stepping further into your connection, deepening of your bond, stepping into a new chapter, closing one chapter of your journey, your twin flame journey, and starting off on a new chapter. And so there's victory in this overall message, and below it is partnerships and alliances. So yeah, so you are having victory, both of you, in moving forward with this. And I just burped, so releasing any fear about this. And the first card on the deck is the sun, light. So this is divine feminine, shining her light, connecting with the heavens, and really bringing in that light. I'm also seeing like kind of a loose shape of a star back there, but this is the divine feminine, in her purity, in her sunshine energy, shining her light brightly. And this is stepping, I feel, look at how there's like a spotlight on her, stepping into the spotlight, no longer being um, you know, unseen, but being people being magnetized to her or him. Take it as it resonates. And, this is you shining your light bright, which is helping your person, um, you know, travel towards you. And this is both of you continuing to work on yourselves and, coming back together. Wow, that's such a beautiful picture, too. And then we have choose wisely. So this is saying you're going to have lots of choices on your journey. And, this is, of course, look for signs and synchronicities, because there's a lot of signs that are going to help you, even with the birds. Look for signs and synchronicities with birds. Look for different signs around you, because the divine is going to be guiding your choices. You're going to have lots of choices. Take time to reflect before you move forward into action. And, this is just, I feel like, symbolizing that, the divine is going to be giving you signs and synchronicities with the birds and with the different hand signals that are going to be guiding you. And it's, truthfully, there are no wrong choices. There are just learning opportunities. And so, and it's, knowing after all this, all your lessons, knowing what you truly want in your life from a heart standpoint, letting your heart guide your choices. And this is, what do you really want in your life? And after all these lessons that you've had, The divine is still guiding you, and they're saying, it's you building the life that you want to live. And so choosing from your heart, and they're going to be helping with those signs and synchronicities, which is beautiful. So things manifesting for you with the seven. And then we have the shadow. This is working on the shadow. This is incorporating the shadow. You see how they both have their hand on the rod. This is incorporating the shadow, the yin and the yang, incorporating, merging the shadow and the light within you together, transmuting any fear, any darkness, transmuting it. You'll see the sun and the moon. And your light, divine feminine, is guiding your person, is helping them understand themselves and guiding them on their journey. And the more that you shine, you're magnetizing them to you, as I said earlier. But this is, the incorporation of the union of yin and yang, the incorporation of the darkness and the light within us. So this is the union of the two within us, accepting all parts of yourself, um, even those parts that you may not care as much for. It's turning those, it's looking at those acceptance of all parts of yourself, loving unconditionally, starting with yourself, which brings that into your connection and the universe behind having that your backs. And then we have, wow, I'm just looking at the faces on this. Wow. Yeah, this is mirroring of the two of you too. Number 9, completion, cycle completion. In your, one chapter ending within your journey and another beginning. And then we have temptation. This is known as the devil card, but it's the ego card. It's, don't be tempted by the ego mind. The ego is something we all have. It's something that we all, work to strive to keep in balance. The temptations come in with, it could be with material things, it could be with eating things, it could be with, buying things, it could be with, the way we think, overthinking. It could be could be addictions, it could be smoking, drinking, whatever. We all have the ego, but it's like placing that in balance and with our heart and soul. And so this is, overcoming, both of you working on overcoming any temptations on the journey, in order to deepen the bond, and in order to have equal give and take, in order to have self-love, because these take us away from ourselves. It's like fixating on things outside of ourselves, and the goal is to bring that attention back into ourselves, to self-love. And so this is just reminding you to take the focus, off of the temptations and put it back within yourselves. And this is, if you add it up, it's a 6, home, service, and family. So you may be, there may be, some people around you that are battling this as well, that you are going to help, out. So take it as it resonates. And then we have the throat chakra. I said that I had been coughing. I feel like this is throat chakra activation. This is, a number 5. There's change going on in the throat, and this is, being able to express your authentic self, more of your authentic self, because I feel on this journey we peel back layers of, layers of healing. We heal one layer and we peel it back, and then we heal another layer and peel it back. And so I feel this is another layer, a deepening of that self-expression, being able to communicate authentically. And but there's change happening here within the throat chakra for both of you. And so that only opens up to um, being able to express your creativity, your releasing any fear, because I just burped again, of, oh, releasing any fear, burped again, releasing any fear around, communicating your authentic self and communicating your heart to someone else. So there's change happening in your connection with the throat chakra activation. And then the message, the card that I got for you from your person is the Knight of Cups. So they're very determined, and they're very determined to come in, in the right way, to show their love for you. This is being tactful and graceful. They're determined to do this. And, they really, I feel with this, they have that. I'm seeing this as a cup, the both of you being in this cup. See the, I'm seeing this as a cup of love. They really want to tell you and show you how they feel about you through this energy, but they want to come in the right way, gracefully, tactfully, and very determined to share their feelings. At the bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. So they see you as this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, um, this abundance, prosperity. They see you as this security and stability within their lives. They see this as being a treasure chest of abundance between the two of you, the love that you share, the depth of your love. Um, they just see it as a win-win. So it's just a matter of, the right timing, divine timing, for them to come forward. So take it as it resonates, and they're going to come forward. And this new moon, or excuse me, this full moon, I feel is a really powerful moon, and it's helping to create a major shift. So I I hope you have a wonderful day. Wishing you much magic and much love. Namaste.